My daughter began in her third year of high school here, so she started with A-levels. And after a year of super high-level education from all of the teachers and faculty at Caxton, we moved our other daughter here to begin the GCSE process as a year 10. And she's now in her second year of that, and we've had one graduate and have been extremely satisfied and beyond happy with our experience here. Yeah, I think the education system was a big adjustment, especially for our older daughter who went straight into A-levels, having not had the GCSE background. So luckily she had a couple of teachers that really helped her along the way, in particular in the history department. Yeah, I mean, I wish I had come here first. Even to have had like a foundation to know what's possible, because I made an assumption about a certain school system that I was familiar with from the United States when I came here versus considering the British system. I don't think this is just the British system. I think Caxton has such a standard of excellence that it really is special. But I think the academic environment is one of collaboration, and it really requires across different languages and cultures for people to work together. And then, you know, one of my daughters was very involved in theater, and that was a total bridge builder across those groups. And then my other daughter plays sports and has done Lambda and a variety of other things that, again, create these bridges. And so I think the environment, but also all the activities that the students engage in, makes for an opportunity to really find people who you wouldn't otherwise without them. I also think each of my children found one kid who greeted them and then became their close friend and really was a companion for them in that early weeks. And that made all the difference in the world. I think with both kids, we were concerned, how do you break into a social group when you're coming in their third year of high school, when these kids have been together since kindergarten, often. And luckily, they were really open to having new people. Both of my kids were able to find a land with a social group after a couple of weeks and months that has been really solid. Yeah, I would absolutely recommend it. I would recommend it as long as your kids are ready to put in the work. It is a no joking around academic environment, at least at the high school level. And for us, that was really exciting, and we wanted that for our children, and luckily they've been able to rise to the challenge. I just feel, my younger one in particular, seeing this change for her just in the last year, her knowledge base and her motivation and her interest and curiosity has really changed in just a year at Caxton. So I'd recommend it highly to anyone who's ready for that challenge. And yeah, I mean, I think there's just a real palpable feeling that the staff and faculty care about these kids and they want them to succeed. And so I think for us, that's just felt familiar and important, and especially in a time of great change and upheaval for our family, really grounding.